Hi, this is Bill, and this is going to be a box opening and initial thoughts on the AUStar AX5S 2.4 gigahertz 3-channel radio system. Let's go ahead and take a look. This is the actual box that you get with the color art, and there's a mixed English and Chinese writing on here. And let's go ahead and see what we get inside the box. And the first thing I see is a monochromatic instruction manual here. Mostly Chinese writing, but there is some English in here. Doesn't seem to be very super descriptive to me. It's what, seven pages of instruction, and it does take 4 AA batteries. I think I'll go ahead and give this a try here in a second and see what we've got. Inside this Ziploc bag we do have an antenna tube, a receiver, looks like a bind cable in here, and some Velcro tape. So it's a pretty small receiver, looks like a little bit smaller than your normal size. Antenna length seems to be pretty standard. And the transmitter itself here, the grip is very small. It's probably good for a child with really small hands. An adult, it might be a little bit more of a challenge. I might need to put some grip tape on here to add more girth to the grip to make it easier to hold. And my finger is it's pretty tight. Yeah, I guess it's okay. It looks like a 50-50 setup in here, typical setup. Got a power switch here. Looks to me like a 3rd channel. It says AUX or auxiliary here for the 3rd channel button. And let's see what this says here. We've got the steering rate, throttle trim, steering trim. So that's kind of nice to have 3 different trim functions for the steering. And then we've got over here steering left, steering right, so looks like you have endpoint adjustments for steering. Same thing for the throttle forward and throttle brake. And then it also shows 3 different throttle limit. It looks like probably 50, 75, and 100% level there. Let me double check on that in the manual, see if that says anything. Let's see. It's not jumping out at me. Oh, yeah, there it is right there. It does say 50, 75, and 100% for those different settings there. So that's kind of nice for an entry-level driver that is wanting to get started and you don't want to give them full throttle. Then you can just select the dial easily. I guess I'll put that all the way up to high for starters. Let's take a look at the battery tray. It does have 4 cells. I think I'll go ahead and put 4 AA's in real quick. Turn this on and see what it looks like. Yep, powers up pretty smooth. Steering is nice and smooth. It's got a relatively soft foam grip on here. It's not too tight of a spring rate. It's pretty normal and average all the way through. Relatively comfortable. Let's go ahead and I've got a charged battery pack here, so let's go ahead and hook this up and see what we've got here. So we'll put this speed control into channel 2, and then we'll put a servo here, a steering servo into channel 1, and why not, let's just try the auxiliary servo as well. We'll put that in channel 3. Okay, plug the battery pack in, turn that on. Well, I have the reverse disabled in this one, but throttle seems to work. Let's try steering. Smooth, nice and smooth steering response. And let's just try channel 3. Let's push this button so it is a momentary. Each time I push the button, it rotates each direction. Let's go ahead and if I go turn all the way to the left here, let's see what we do with the steering left, if that can be reduced. As I turn that, you can see that it is. So when I turn left now, no movement at all. And turn the steering rate EPA. So it looks like all the adjustment seems to be working fine. Let's go ahead on the right. Yep, same thing here on the right. I turn right, nothing. Turn left, it's okay. And then I can go ahead and turn the steering adjustment there. So yeah, pretty basic system. Doesn't seem to be any more features other than that, but looks like everything seems to be working as advertised. Look for more updates on this radio system as I evaluate it. I'll do some more tests and check for range, and then check to see what kind of interference or how it deals with other brands of radios on at the same time. I'd like to see what modulation this system uses. I have not been able to locate the modulation on the system anywhere in the specifications. I'm going to try and see if I can bind this with other radios to see if it's compatible with another radio out there. I know one person had mentioned to me that this might be a copy of another system, so I want to at least verify to make sure that this is not compatible with another system that looks very similar to this, and we'll go from there. Anyway, thanks for watching, and look for more updates. Please follow the link on the description of this video for more details.